Now we're gonna do something fun on Ngozi. She's a model here in New York City, and we are here at the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetic Store at 174 Ludlow. My name is Emily. I've already prepped Ngozi's skin, and I'm just going to take our foundation brush and just make sure that the moisturizer and primer that I've already put on her skin has set in nicely. We're going to conceal a little bit. Ngozi's going to be a mix of two different shades, somewhere around either Y3 or Y4 and Y5. So I'm going to mix a little bit of her concealer up right now. I'm using our concealer brush to apply concealer underneath of her eyes. And turn just a little bit for me that way and look up. And on the other eye. And close your eyes. I always personally, my own artist preference, like to put some concealer on the lid as well as underneath. I feel like this helps the eyeshadow stay a little longer. Now I'm going to mix the same colors in our OCC tint, which is our hand-applied, brush-applied, sponge-applied foundation. Highly moisturizing, highly pigmented. It's more than your average tinted moisturizer. I'm just gonna do a light layer. The brush is helping me to apply it on her skin, and the sponge is helping me to make sure it sinks in. And I like it all over. I like a little bit over the concealered areas as well. So you guys can tell I used a combination of our OCC primer and some jojoba oil just to give her a really nice, fun, dewy look. Now I'm going to powder her using a loose set powder with our large powder brush. I'm making sure to powder over her eyes as well so that I can have an easy eyeshadow application. I'm using Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Gel Liner to give myself a little bit of a base on her eye before I start with the eyeshadow application. I'm not worrying about being too precise. I'm just following her upper lash line because I'm going to blend it with the short shader so that there's no harsh lines. Just so that it creates a nice base. And just blending that gel liner with the short shader. I'm just adding a little bit more on the other eye. Make sure it's nice and even. Great, open your eyes. All right, perfect. I just have a nice little base on. It'll be easier. The eyeshadow will grab more and will pop more because of it. I am going to start her eye with one of my favorite fun colors called Kavu Blue. And I'm going to use the short shader to apply it from the lower lash line, from the lash line up. So just applying it along the lash line and then using the blending brush to make the edges soft. I'm going to do the same thing on her other eye so that it looks even. Blending from the lash line up with the short shader and using the blending brush to make the edges soft. Now I'm going to go in with another blue color that we have. This one's called Saturate. And I'm just patting this using the short shader precisely on the area of her eye where I want that deposit of color to go. And then I'm blending it using the blending brush. And the same thing on the other eye, using Saturate, precisely where I want it to go, and using the round blending brush to blend. Open your eyes. It's always good to have them open and take a look at your work. See where else you'd like to blend. I'm also going to add just a little bit of one of our newest colors, Jubilee, which is an even lighter blue. I'm going to add just a touch of that on her eye. And I'm concentrating this more in the inner corner of the eye. And I'm using our large blending brush just to make sure all those edges look nice and soft. Now I'm going to have Ngozi open her eyes and look up. Chin up just a little bit. And I'm going to do some of the same color as I did on the top of her lid along her lower lash line, just to make a nice any fall that naturally occurs from the shadow, you can just simply erase with your sponge. And look up again. I'm just going to softly blend that a little bit. And I'm going to take one of the lighter colors and blend that up. So this was Kavu Blue. Now I'm taking Saturate. Look up. Using my blending brush and blending everything I just applied. Now we're going to add some mascara. Just gonna comb her brows nice and up. So I'm just gonna apply mascara on Ngozi. I'm gonna have her look down, fix her eyes on a point. Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics is 100% vegan and cruelty-free. There are no animal products, animal byproducts in any of our products. We don't do animal testing. So we've got no beeswax, no carmine. Our brushes are not animal hair. They are nylon Taclon. And all of our foundation is paraben-free. I'm using Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Black Mascara on Ngozi, on her upper and lower lashes. I'm going to use Glisten Loose Color Concentrate as a blush on Ngozi using our small powder brush. Smile for me. Smile more. I'm going to use a little bit of our black pressed eyeshadow on our angle brush, just to fill in her brow just a touch. And just running through with the mascara wand. And the other eye, with the touch of that black pressed eyeshadow on our angle liner. I'm gonna use Analog Lip Tar on Ngozi. I like to apply just a little bit at a time because you can always add more. You can blot for me just a little bit. And if I want to make her lips shiny, then I would just use Lip Tar in Clear. So there you have it. This is a something fun look on our lovely model Ngozi. I'm Emily Ansel for Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. We're here at the 174 Ludlow Street shop. Thank you.